Okay, this is a video on keeping cyclamen in terracotta pots, and there's a sample of it. And it's been there quite a few years. It spends all of its life in a terracotta pot with a little saucer underneath. Now, cyclamen are great indoor plant, great greenhouse plant to have, but they're very, very fussy, and they're fussy on the amount of water they get. So here's a little chart on how to water your cyclamen. Okay, so you can see there by that chart that on the left hand side is dry at all times, and on the right hand side is wet at all times. Here's your cyclamen. Keep them on the dry side, so never keep them wet all the time. Water them, let them dry out, and basically keep them on the dry side, and you'll then have cyclamens for life. If you water them too much, you'll end up with cyclamens that have a very, very short life. Now, the placement of them, the way I place them is, and I've had great success, is keep them slightly high in the pots. You can see that. You see the corm there is quite high, and the rooting under the corm now can breathe easily. And even if you do make a mistake and overwater them, at least the roots don't get clogged, and they're well aerated. So keep them slightly high in the pots. And again on the dry side. Now, if you water cyclamen, and you have a residue here in the little tray, you can leave it for half an hour, but then remove the residue. Remove the residue from the tray and leave it dry. Leave the plant completely dry out. Again, the watering is critical with these cyclamen. They're beautiful, but get the watering wrong and they're a goner. Okay, how to keep them rather flowering for months on end. I mean, they can flower, if you keep them right, they can flower right up to mid-March and beyond. So if you want to remove one of the spent blooms, you do the following. But remember that if you plant them into terracotta on their first year, they haven't really rooted in properly. You may need support the bulb, or the corm rather. So put your finger on the corm when you're removing it. Just give that quick twist and off. That's how you remove them. And if you remove them regularly, they just keep flowering. They like good light. They like this greenhouse. They like a conservatory. They like a bright window if possible, in a kitchen. Not too hot, not too cold. And after you have them a couple of years we'll say in a pot like this, you'll find that you'll get seedlings. Will appear. Generally around this time of the year, around October, you'll spot them in bunches, and you pick them out and you put them in a tray, and you'll have seedlings for life. So you will. So that's it now. Good luck with your cyclamen, and God bless.